Let's design an alternate book cover. The first book I read in 2023 was The Library Book by Susan Orlean. It chronicles the events of the devastating fire in LA's public library in 1986. The book is a love letter to libraries, the people who work there, and the patrons who visit and keep it alive. It investigates the arson case, the history of Central Library, and the way libraries have developed over the years into an essential part of the communities they're in. My idea for this cover came from a visual that is repeated throughout the book, that of an open flame held in a human hand. It symbolizes both the light of learning and the fire held by the arsonist who may have been responsible for the destruction of the library. I like the idea of creating the flames out of pieces of a book that had been burnt and then soaked, as many of the books in the library suffered water damage from the efforts to put the fire out. The only book I was willing to cut up for this was a weathered old copy of Sherlock Holmes, but let's all pretend it was something really relevant and on the nose, like Fahrenheit 451. A lot of Orlean's book is about people. She follows colorful characters of all backgrounds who are connected by the thread of LA's Central Library. It made sense then to have the hand on the cover be just as colorful and diverse. The contrast between the chimerical artsiness of the hand and the stark realness of the burnt flames adds visual interest, and also resonates with the sentiment within Orlean's writings of libraries being the ones that are lasting and real. Finally, for the font, I went with Cheltenham, which was designed by Bertram Goodhue, the architect behind the library. His life and works are discussed throughout the book, and I loved subtly tying that into the design. So here's the cover. What do you think?